Well, good day, everybody. Welcome to Red Tool House. Today is a beautiful, sunny, 50-degree spring day here in West Virginia. And we are going to fire up the mill. I say we, me. I am going to fire up the mill. It's time to get some additional lumber for some projects we've got upcoming. So we're going to mill up what we've got here already. Had a heavy rain last night, so probably not going to be doing any skidding. Don't want to be getting a bunch of mud-caked logs. But we're going to fire up the mill what we've got, and see what we can produce. So come along. So we've got some poplar logs that have been here for a while, several months now, and we'll start with this back log. It's a little bit bigger because first I need to get, to finish up a inventory that I need 3 true 2x8s, 10 feet long. So we're going to start with the bigger log. That way we can guarantee we can get our 2x8 out of that. And then we're going to make a series of 2x4s. So I usually prefer not to leave a blade on the mill when I'm going to be away from it for so long. It's been almost a month since I fired this turkey up. And of course, you don't really realize how long you're going to be away from it until you're away from it. So I've got a rusty blade here. It's due to be sharpened, but it's a little bit trickier to sharpen a blade that's rusty. So there's a little bit of edge still left on it. So what I'm going to do is kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to square this log. I'll turn it into a cant. Remove the bark with the old blade, because that's the most dulling process, of course, of milling. And then that process will actually knock a lot of the rust off as it goes around. So we'll see if we can push through 4 cuts here, get the blade cleaned up, and then swap it out for a new one. Okay, first log done. Everything's ricked up there. Let me dump my tractor bucket here and swap the battery in the GoPro, and I'll explain to you all what we yielded out of that first log. So from that one log that was about 10 feet long, 11 inches in diameter, I got 4 really nice 2x8s, true 2x8s. A little bit of wane on that last one, but no big deal there. And then 2 bonus true 2x6s. And I need 2x4s, but I'm also going to need 2x6s for some rafters. So I thought, well, these are pretty 2x6s. Why cut them down? Let's go ahead and get those to put in my inventory, and 2x4s we'll work on with the next log. For anyone who says sawmilling isn't cerebral work, you saw how many times I had to turn and twist and flip things to kind of figure out a way to maximize my yield from that, and try to get the maximized yield with the least amount of cuts. And if you notice too, I didn't change that blade. I kept rolling with it because it was actually cutting really well, so it wasn't as dull as I thought it was, but it's completely rust free now. So I may use it to debark the next one to square to the cant and then swap out because I don't want to take it too dull where it makes it tough to get a good sharpen back on it. Smooth as glass. So before I load this next log up on the mill, I wanted to give a shout out to Ian and all the guys down at WVCDL. That's the shirt I'm sporting today. I am now an honorary member. Check it out. 21, 22. So really appreciate what these guys do for the state of West Virginia. If you guys live in West Virginia and you are pro Second Amendment and you do not belong to this group, you need to join it. These guys are doing some great work with the legislator. They got some pretty cool stuff passed this year that are going to protect Second Amendment rights in West Virginia for hopefully a very, very long time. So cool stuff that they're doing down there. Great bunch of guys. I appreciate them reaching out. Ian reached out to me and sent me a shirt, made me an honorary member, but I'm definitely signing up, paying my dues next go around because I want to join as well. Really like what they're doing there. So West Virginia locals, check that out. Be sure to join if you're pro 2A. All right, let's get this log on the mill and let's make some more sawdust. All right, don't want to press my luck. Now we're doing a blade swap. believe I still have some sharp ones that have been resharpened. Come into my messy shop here and let's just see. Alrighty. Right on this stuff. Yes. I think that's sharp and not so sharp. Yeah, definitely. You can tell by looking at these that these are definitely the sharp ones. This is going to be nice. There ain't nothing like putting on a fresh blade, cutting wood. Kind of reminds me of slicing bread or getting ready to eat a biscuit. I'm not sure. You can tell by looking at me why that comes to mind. All right, so squaring that log, producing the cant, and I know some of y'all may not fully understand that word or have heard me use it a couple times, not sure what it means. Cant just means a square log. Now the word can't is different than can't, because can't means you're not able to do something. She wanted me to take her to the dance, but I can't, I gotta work. Can't means square log. It's kind of like naked and naked. Naked means you got no clothes on. Naked means you got no clothes on and you're up to something, right? They caught them teenagers naked over there at the swimming hole, didn't they? Okay, so the final yield on that log was I got 8 true 2x4s that are 10 feet long. So even that log had a little bit of a funkiness on the end, so we got a little bit of wane at the end. So I got those stacked up, got them stickered so the air can move through, dry out a little bit, and a little bit of weight on top to keep them from getting too crazy when they want to move. And we'll drag some new logs down to continue with the 2x4s. The last log that I have, a little bit smaller, and that's what I like to try to get my 1x material out. So we'll have to drag some more logs down to continue milling for this project. But not today, since we had about a half-inch of rain last night. It's a little too muddy in the woods. Well, I appreciate everybody watching. Comment below and let me know what you guys got done today. All right, take care.